Showing up on YouTube. Hi Dominic, how's it going? Hi Thug Stacking, how you doing? And Sick Gunner, Sixth Gunner, how you doing? Here's a link, Smoke Barnett and Dominic, if you want to come in. Uh, uh, I have Wit, how's it going? Hi Lefty, how's it going? Hi Dominic.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
That's good.
Just dealing with the government, which is always fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I've heard your horror stories. I feel
Well,
for you.
it's like I got 7 months left till I turn 65, and they're not willing to extend my unemployment till I get my old age pension, which I don't understand, but that's the government for you.
You
Hi,
gotta get the
Mary.
right guy. You gotta get the right person on the phone.
Yeah, that's about it. Eh? One doesn't know what the other one's doing, right?
Yeah. Well, somebody with a heart.
Yeah,
A
that's
little bit of
that's the biggest problem, and
compassion.
they're more concerned about themselves than anybody else, really.
Yeah.
So, what are you working on?
I'm just poking around on Thingiverse right now. Just looking around.
Oh yeah,
I downloaded a few files. I might bring them into Blender later.
oh
But
yeah, cool.
I gotta leave in about 20 minutes or so to go pick up my son from the train.
Oh yeah, where is he coming from?
He was upstate in like
Oh yeah,
Poughkeepsie area.
okay.
He went train spotting with a few friends.
Oh
Took
yeah.
a whole
Oh,
bunch
that's
of
cool. Train spotting.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. He loves doing that stuff. So I got to pick him up, take him back to his house, and then I'll be back up here.
Yeah. Hi, Wanda.
Hello.
Hey, Mary. How you doing, Mary?
What's going on, John?
Yeah, I started doing bare metal foil today. I really don't enjoy doing that.
No,
I
I
find
kind of
it
like that.
relaxing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's very therapeutic.
Me too.
What's that?
I did that little car, that little Hot Wheels with bare metal foil just to try it out, and I was like, I miss doing that.
See that? This is a new sheet. See the wrinkles in it?
Uh,
Wow, that looks like an old sheet, like my sheet. Not my sheet's at
No,
least
this is
15 years
brand new.
old.
I had to throw the whole thing out.
yeah, that part can be a little
That's
bit.
not right.
No.
What did it say?
Th-
Hello, Mary.
They should they should send you a replacement for that.
Yeah, what's a new owner from what I heard?
He's got to work the bugs out.
Yeah, big bugs, I guess.
Yeah, but that's usually what happens, when somebody buys out somebody else, they don't perform as well as the original owner.
Hmm.
That's what I find anyways.
Oh. This sheet's pretty old. See all the wrinkles in this?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
That that's pretty old. It's okay for little stuff, but it ain't good for a long stretch.
no.
You can do a door handle or an emblem,
Yeah,
but
I
that's about
started
it.
on this car doing the bare metal foil.
Nice.
But I had to throw that sheet out and started with a new sheet again. And
How's the new sheet?
this is a brand new sheet and the same freaking thing.
Wow. Oh man.
Hmm.
You're scaring me because I want to buy some.
Well, the problem is, John, you don't know how long it's been sitting on the shelf either, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did just buy some from my local hobby shop, and it doesn't have that wrinkling stuff. It does seem a little less adhesive at times.
Yeah. I find sometimes I have to put rubbing alcohol around the trim where the bare metal foil is going, and that way it gets rid of all the oils and whatnot.
Hmm.
That's what I
That,
find, anyways. It helps.
uh, just leave things alone. I guess things don't ever get left alone.
Well, that's the thing. If it's not broken, why fix it?
Right. Leave it alone.
Yeah. Hi, Bristol Customs.
This one cracks me up. It's an anatomically correct Freddie Mercury statue. He always he had a he was known for having like a bulge in his pants all the time, and the cameraman going, "Pan up, pan up." Nobody wants to see that. Pan up. I can't believe someone actually modeled it.
People are nuts.
Literally.
I'm doing pretty good, DG. I even asked them to give me my old age pension now. Penalize me. Take 5% or whatever percentage away from me. I don't give a shit. But
Wow.
they won't do it.
Well, you heard about California, right? No more weed eaters. No more lawnmowers with gas power. No more
Oh,
motorcycles
wow.
gas powered.
Yeah, they're
Like
pretty
the,
strict with the street rods too. I heard that they only could run street rods certain days of the week or something.
I don't know about that, but by
Yeah,
2035, they're talking about nothing gas.
Wow.
like Like if you got an old car and you want to run it more often, you got to get all the emission control on it. From what I heard, anyways.
I thought that you were supposed to meet the emission controls of that year that vehicle was made.
That's the
No.
way it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
The
that's
way
the
it's
way it's
supposed to
supposed to be. But like Hollywood Boulevard, I think that's in California. They have it that they only can run the street routes on certain days of the week. That's it.
Oh yeah, well the racing is still exempt, but for how long?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when you see in the post and you say, "Hey, here comes the end," doesn't feel so bad, does it?
No, no. Yeah. Hi, Claire.
All right, no problem. I'll leave.
Okay, Lefty. Oh yeah, and I got the steering wheel all rigged up in the chassis, and it's got a rod going to the front end.
Yeah, for steering.
Well, that's where the seat was in the real car was in the middle.
Well, a lot of race cars were like that.
Yeah, from back in the day. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, Sick Gunner. Sick Gunner is saying some kind of track. I guess it's in California.
It's Laguna Seca, but yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's the sad state of affairs, man.
Yeah.
They
They
get
closed
used to.
quite a few track strips around here. We used to have a real big one in Niagara Falls at one time.
But you gotta understand, people are gonna cut grass and do all the trimming of the trees. No gas powered chainsaws. No gas powered chainsaws.
What, it's going to be all electric power?
Yeah, you understand how much things are gonna go up?
Yeah.
Things are gonna go up. And who's gonna recycle all those lithium batteries?
Yeah.
Recycle. They're just gonna bury them in the ground with the fan blades from those turbine.
What the hell? You got the lithium out of the ground in the first place. Might as well bury it.
Yeah, there's a big hole where it was. Might as well dump it all back in there.
I mean,
Well,
we've
if
been
they knew that they were going to have all these electric cars, they should have just left the drive-in, left alone, and then have everybody park their car there.
Oh, we don't need your help, all right? We've been dumping mercury in India for how many freaking years?
Oh, those electric cars are going to cause more problems than anything.
Oh yeah, it's gonna skyrocket. Things are gonna skyrocket because you're gonna have to have electric trucks. You're gonna have to have everything delivered by electric truck. I mean, come on. And
There was somewhere they were having drones deliver packages.
Yeah, Amazon was trying it out. And
Yeah, I
robots.
saw that and I thought, come on, like, so
They
you want to
failed.
save money on employees or what?
They failed though because the drones didn't do their job. That takes it.
It's it's a controller that's behind the drone. Never mind the drone.
Well, they're totally autonomous. That means they think for themselves. The drones. They don't need an operator.
They work off of GPS.
Gil's track in Canada. Whereabouts is that, Sick Gunner? Because I never heard of that track before. I know they have the Cayuga here in Ontario, and they got a drag strip in London, Ontario. That's all I know.
Wow. You trigger one of your others and show up, Michelle or
Well, no, Michelle is away. She's up north. She won't be back till Saturday.
oh.
Yeah. Oh, she's probably got her ZZ Top card by now, her model kit. But she won't know until she gets home on Saturday. Fuck, I didn't go to bed until 6:30 this morning.
Wow. No, the kid kept me up.
Where is that track? Sixth gunner?
Montreal.
Oh, Montreal. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea if it's still there. God, I'm like 6 hours away from Montreal.
Not really that far.
Well, it is far if you don't have a car.
Insurance ad, no government affiliation.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
That's what I was afraid of.
Hi, Steve.
How
Hi,
you
Miguel.
doing, guys?
What's going on, guys?
What's happening?
No, we're making pumpkins.
Yeah.
Pumpkins. It's the season.
True. True.
Yes, it is.
You can't make that white pumpkin. You know that, right?
I can do anything I fucking want.
That's racist, man. You know, they shut down a Halloween thing because of that, because of racism.
These
I know,
people.
It's sad, isn't it? That's sad. I wonder if there's going to be Halloween in New Jersey.
So my son doesn't go out for Halloween. Oh, he's too old now anyways.
Man, in America, I've seen guys that are 24 still going out to Halloween.
Those are all pot smokers that need some candy.
Probably it's the only meal they get, John, over in New York.
Dude, we didn't stop. I know I didn't stop till I was at least 16 or 17.
I actually don't remember when I stopped. I think I was 10 or 11. Somewhere there.
Well, Halloween used to be really good, really big. We used to get a big ass haul. Things changed, man.
Hey. Get the baby. Go get back. I'll head first, please.
It's always easier when it's somebody else's kid, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's true.
When it's your kid, it always annoys you, but it's somebody else's kid, who cares?
They're making fun of you, hon.
Not her.
Put John on timeout.
You're
They're
in
calling you the
control.
crazy lady.
He ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh man. Look,
Said
look,
they
look
ain't
at
seen
this.
nothing yet.
You see how Mick treats us? He treats us as spoils.
Mm-hmm. Crazy, I put up with me.
Oh man. So Herb, did you get your water heater?
Yeah. Yep. Finally came. Nice hot water now. I already had hot water before, but this one has 3 elements, and the other one only had 2.
Is it the computerized version?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's good. Computerized version?
I don't think so.
I have to call you Jimi Hendrix for all the reverb.
Yeah, that would work. I shut it off. I made a mistake. I was looking for something that I had yesterday, and I was gonna post it on here. Damned if I can find it now. Yeah, that would work. I shut it off. I made a mistake. I was looking for something that I had yesterday, and I was gonna. Oh, I did shut it off.
It sounds like it.
Well, how does that reverb thing work?
I'm not sure what reverb thing you're talking about.
Well, they were saying because if I got Facebook
Feedback.
on,
It's actually feedback.
if I got YouTube on and Restream on, I get feedback or not feedback, but
Echo.
yeah. Well, I just turned YouTube off,
Delayed.
so I shouldn't be getting that. Yeah. There was a guy on Facebook that had he had a whole bunch of real nice 3D files. I guess I should save it somewhere because I never find
Yeah,
them.
that would be helpful.
Yeah, I know. I got waylaid looking at other stuff,
My list of bookmarks is a long, long list. Good thing I learned how to put them onto a drive, so I don't have to leave them in the computer.
Right.
Yeah, the six gunner that track is still in operation in Montreal.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Hi, Johnny. How's it going? Now we're watching Miguel build and do a pumpkin. What's it tomorrow? Apple pie?
No, cherry.
Well, instead of watching me, you could do it yourself.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'll pass on that.
yeah.
Thoughts on dinner?
I ordered pizza days.
I think my learning curve has gone a little longer than it used to be.
What this one's got? But I wanted to make sure.
I mean, a little taller, a little higher.
I want to try
Longer.
because I never. I mean, beyond because
Longer
I never
learning
tried
curve.
I think you're too little for a VR.
If I
I
can,
don't think it'll fit your head.
I can adjust it.
No, I can use like thingies.
Apple.
You know, like
Okay. You're screaming.
like probably will fit.
Apple. If I could find a game to play in VR, I'd like to try it.
Okay.
But a lot of the VR games aren't meant for kiddos.
What?
Go play.
Talking that.
All his eyes and stuff. He's like, oh, he won't do it?
Well, he needs my permission to be on the computer anyway.
So, Miguel, did you print those wrinkle wall tires already or no?
Nah.
No.
The ones I did today turned out really good, though.
Yeah, I started making the molds already. So.
There it is, pumpkin number 3.
Number 3.
You think you're 4?
I'm going to do like 5 or 6 of these
Are you
things.
gonna name these pumpkins?
This one over here on the left is called Mopar.
Well, he needs to have a Mopar symbol on him, like the Penn Star.
That's how it's Mopar. It's missing something. Duct tape for the mouth.
You gotta put the Pentastar on the right side.
That's right.
Oh, I gotta go pick up my son from the train. I'll be back.
On the
Okay.
right side by the cheek.
If you guys
All
are
right.
join, I'll join back in.
The middle, if
Yeah.
that middle
All right,
one,
Dominic.
later,
See you
man.
later.
If that middle one's JP, make sure he's got a lot of gray hair.
I don't have any gray hair. What are you talking about? Mr. Magoo?
I see a lot of gray hair on that chin.
Yeah, that's it, buddy.
There's
My
a lot
dad
of gray
didn't
hair
go
there.
gray until he was in the 70s.
There's a lot of gray hair there. Denial.
Want to see the wrinkle wall?
Oh, I seen JP.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm going to do one without the letters, though.
Looks like you got the letters in the right spot, though.
Or maybe I'll just sand the letters down a little bit. I made them a little bit pronounced because you're gonna sand them, you're gonna prime them, you're gonna paint them.
Yeah.
I figured that would leave you a little detail.
Yeah, that's true.
They look pretty good, though.
Yeah.
You want to see how hard that is? I'll do this one over here. Okay. Going into face mode. Actually, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to go into sculpting here.
Huh.
And let's see, 50. Let's make that like 60.
6 gunner. I had a friend that was in his 20s. He was already gray.
Gray is a good thing, not a bad thing.
Most people with black hair turn gray faster.
Bring that down a little bit too high.
Wrong thing. Wrong thing.
Oh, that was fast.
Jeez, that's pretty cool. Now, what's the other side look like? Okay. Hmm.
Please, you got the wrinkles in the right spots.
Maybe a little bit more right. Oops. There. Oh. Holy crap, that's loud.
There.
Try with just 3 wrinkles in the tire itself. There you go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They usually
when
don't have that many. That's 5.
When you learn Blender, I guess make them however you want.
Damn right.
No, I'm just going by, from when I went to the drag strip and was racing and whatnot.
What you see. Yeah.
The wrinkles only have like 3 wrinkles usually in them. 4 at the most, but usually 3.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean,
You'd have to look at the car going in slow motion.
this one I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you
That one.
see, yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's a still picture right there. That was the top
1,
fuel.
2, 3. That one's got maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that one. I think it just depends on the size of the tire, type of car,
Horsepower and torque.
inflation. Yeah.
Horsepower and torque. The torque is the big one. Torque is the twisting force of the tire.
A lot of people get confused when they talk about horsepower.
Oh,
They
yeah.
think, well, my car's got 360 horsepower. Yeah, okay. But when do you reach that point? When does the motor reach full horsepower?
Maybe 4,500, 4,800 RPM, depending on the engine.
Yeah, maybe.
And then how much of that horsepower is going to get through the transmission parasitically wise?
Well, yeah, but I don't think of it that way. You know.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah. Well, that's too bad that you have to think that way.
You see? Right, they just had a new.
When is the horsepower be consistent? How long can it be consistent at that speed?
Well, it goes along on a graph. It doesn't work like on an electric motor. That's where the electric motor has the advantage.
Right.
It gets peak power right off the bat on number 1 RPM. Okay.
Yeah.
The thing, they had a race between a new Ram with a Hellcat, 750 horsepower, and they raced a Ford, right? The Ram weighed about 1,000, maybe 1,800 pounds more, and it beat it 4 times in a row at the track. Now, the reason is not because of the horsepower. is somebody's getting a hell of a lot better traction.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something wrong there.
Look up
You
that
gotta
race
try-
and you'll watch it. You're like, holy crap, that thing's heavy. My truck weighs 5,800. It's a Ram Charger, right? It's an 87. That new truck, 2022, okay, weighs 6,800.
Wow.
6,800, man. That's 3 tons, man, plus a little more.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. My Buick Electra weighed 46.
Yeah, that's a 2-tonner. It's like my New Yorker was like 42, 44.
Yeah. I love that Buick. Yeah.
I would too. I've driven an Electra.
Yeah.
What year?
69.
Wow, nice. Nice car. Very comfortable car.
Yeah, it would haul ass, but it took a while to get up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I owned a Buick Regal one time. That was a nice car.
What year?
84.
Yeah, that would be a G body.
Yeah. That was the car I drove all the way to New Brunswick at one time.
Wow.
That's another comfortable car.
It was fully loaded, power seats, everything.
Things about the modern cars are not very comfortable, let me tell you. The trucks are. The trucks are pretty comfortable, and the SUVs, but the cars are.
Thursday, November 11th at 2 p.m. Probably a couple hours long.
That's a problem. David's dental appointment is Tuesday at 1 p.m.
And I guess one of us can't go.
Oh, he doesn't have to go to that?
Well, yeah, he should go to that. I mean, yeah, that's a problem.
We'll just have to reschedule his dental appointment.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm gonna email because David said he did it, but I don't know. I want to email her and make sure that they have us down. So I just wanted to make sure to know how many to give her.
Hi, Richard.
Gary's in?
Yeah. He's probably on the road.
Look for paint, yeah.
I'm just drinking straight pop, Mary. No liquor.
Yeah, 112 pack was enough for me Monday. That was it. That's enough.
I buy a 6-pack once in a while, John. That's about it. That's as far as I go. Hi, George.
Oktoberfest. If I can get Oktoberfest, Sam Adams, I always drink it.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I can get some Beck's Dark, I would have some too.
I always like the German dark beer, but you can't get it here, so.
Can't find it in New Jersey that much either. Gotta go to specialty stores.
Yeah. Well, they do have Dutch beer here, but it's not even made in Holland or anything. It's made somewhere here in Canada.
Yeah, same thing here. It's like under license.
Yeah. So that's what I'm drinking, Mary. Pepsi. I don't drink Coke. I find it too sweet. Not
You
sweet
need-
enough.
You need Coke Zero.
Oh, hell with that. Zero.
Yeah, that's what I drink. I find Pepsi too sweet.
No wonder you can't remember nothing. That stuff's not good for you, man. That's chemicals.
I don't drink hardly any now. I used to drink a can a day at work. 2 or 3 coffee at work. Yeah.
Okay, no
Good.
problem, Richard. Talk to you later.
Good to see you, Pro Carry.
Later on, Procan. Ah,
All I can hear is somebody crunching their freaking gums or something.
I think they're chewing potato chips. I
That's
might have
what
to get some.
That's
I
what it
think it's
sounds like.
nuts. They sound, oh, maybe chips. Yeah.
Well, whoever's doing it needs to stop.
Yeah, okay, my guy.
Right.
Not me.
Must be Mopar.
Not me. If I had chips, the kid would steal them.
I didn't realize my mic was that sensitive. I didn't know you guys could hear that.
See,
I'll mute myself.
we hear lots of things.
Oh,
You hear my crazy wife yelling at the crazy kids?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I yelled.
Never, you're the one that said crazy.
Not right now. I said, I
Don't be
yelled.
blaming us.
Not right now.
No, 20 minutes ago.
Now he's going to throw us under the bus, right?
Yeah, at some point.
No, I drink one coffee a day. That's it for me, Mary.
Yeah, you got to do bare minimum. Boy, you got to stay away from the coffee.
I drink one coffee. I started in the morning and I keep refilling it till the pot's empty. The cup never goes empty till it's all.
That's the size of my cup. So I guess there's about 24 ounces in that. So
That's a pot right there itself.
I kind of complain when the pot goes halfway and I fill that cup. Let me see. Where are you? Here you are.
Yeah, I just use that flavor cream 6 gunner. No sugar.
I gotta stop using that. That's just full of sugar.
What's that?
Yeah. Depends on which one you're using.
Flavored creamers.
Yeah. If you're using the sugar one, they're loaded, and if you're using the other one, then they're loaded with the aspartame or the other one.
Yeah. Better off just using regular sugar.
Yeah, you might as well. I just go with heavy cream and that's about it.
Aspartame, your body thinks aspartame is sugar, so it still elevates your glucose levels and your insulin reaction. But with sucralose, it's not the same. Your body doesn't think that it's sugar, so sucralose doesn't raise your glucose levels. So if you can find anything artificially sweetened with sucralose, that's the preference if you're diabetic.
Oh yeah. I must look for it.
I don't want to use it either. The whole thing is black. Then what the hell? Tell me that in the beginning. You bastard.
Yeah, raw honey and the coffee's pretty good.
Yeah, maple syrup's good.
Might as
Put
well
that
just
in my
put sugar in there.
Yeah.
I put it in my shake.
Not really accomplishing anything by using honey.
Well, there's a lot of vitamins in honey, and if you use local honey, you get the local ingredients that are in the ground into your body.
Yeah, how many people use local honey?
I do.
Well, we have people out here that do that. That's
Yeah,
a good thing.
I bet it's less than 5% of people who consume honey.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah,
you gotta
I
look
think,
for it. You know?
Mary, I think Miguel is doing the pumpkins of everybody that's in the hangout.
Yeah. He could be.
He's
I don't
already
see
named them
Mopar on my
already.
Yeah.
and that pumpkin doesn't have big nuts on it either. I need to have big nuts.
The one on the left is Mopar. The one on the right is Curb. The one in the middle is John Paul.
That's right, because he's skinny. Notice who's got the biggest mouth.
No comment.
No comment from the peanut gallery.
I was going through some of my model kits today. Some I'm going to sell. So I always, all the ones that are open, I always check through them, see if there's anything missing. So I got the 62 Thunderbird. Everything's there except for the rear axle. I'm thinking, no, where would the rear axle go?
And the street rod?
No. I am just wondering.
Huh.
I probably bought the kit at, you know,
Just put a
yards.
comment in for the Mopar.
The one that is ugly is Mopar, laugh out loud. I don't mind being ugly. You're not the prettiest thing I've ever seen either.
Yeah, today I had to throw almost two full sheets of bare metal foil out, Miguel.
Why is that?
Well, look at this is the new sheet I'm using right now. Look at all the wrinkles in it.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I'm cutting around it.
Yeah, that's all you do.
Yeah.
I find that the reason I think that they wrinkle in that is because the aluminum foil and the glue do not expand and shrink at the same time.
Right.
So, you know, one of them's got to give. And the glue could give too, but you don't see the glue because it's between the backing and
I just remember the old stuff being very smooth.
like I don't know where mine is right now. Probably where it shouldn't be. Yeah, everything's where it shouldn't be.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm not supposed to have my model stuff out here at my desk, but I
Who
do.
says this?
Huh?
Who says that? Who makes that rule?
The wife.
Oh, man.
The boss. The boss.
Wow.
Well, I don't know how things work at your house, but at my house, I'm the boss, and my wife said I could tell you that.
Oh, that's nice to know.
I don't ask no permission.
Oh, I don't ask permission. I just get told.
It's just easy.
Your desk is awful messy. Why don't you clean it up? Did you ever see my desk at work? You're not at work now.
Yeah, I remember that day that you were cleaning out your office at one time, Steve. Your desk was messy there too.
Where was that?
when you were just retiring.
Oh, were you in there?
Yeah, I was with you. You showed me your office where you worked.
I don't remember a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, well, I always say go down to the lawyer's office and look at the mess down there. You know, they got 2 or 3 tables or desks, and they're stacked a foot high with papers. I don't know how the fuck they could ever find anything. No, really, it's just you go down there and you say, "Holy geez." Oh, I wish I could find that friggin' thing I saw today. I don't know where in the hell it went.
Were you searching? Look in your history.
No, I wasn't searching. It was on
okay.
It was on Facebook. Somebody posted it on Facebook, and I opened it up, and I said, "Oh, this guy's got all kinds of 3D printed stuff for sale."
Well, if you go if you click on your wall, your page, it'll say activity, and it'll show where you went, when you were going through Facebook.
Where do you see activity?
On your right-hand side.
On my right-hand side.
You see your name. You click on your name first.
Yeah.
You open your page.
Right now. On the left-hand side.
Yeah, it says activity. And it'll show exactly where you've been all day. As you click on any pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
It even says if you comment anywhere, it'll show up too.
This is scary when JP's being, internet savvy. It scares the hell out of me.
Oh, I've got it now. Activity log. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of all my porn stuff. Okay, let's see. Search, but I wasn't searching this, so well, maybe it might come out.
Like it'll give you dates of activity, and you could click whatever date you want
Yeah.
to watch.
There's nothing on there today.
Are you active today?
Yeah. Active sessions. Let's see here.
Was that on the 3D Facebook page?
Yeah, I'm pretty.
A group of guys that do 3D printing.
No, it wasn't in a group.
Oh,
Anyway, I won't worry about it. If I find it, and I'll save it this time.
If you can remember, just leave it.
Well, I'll remember to save it.
That's what happened last time.
I didn't save it. I didn't save it. I think I got off onto some other project, and that was it. Anyway, and of course now I won't be able to find it because it's who knows how many pages. Oh, there's a guy there that's got a one lady owner serviced its entire life at Main Ford Agents, 1961. Or that can't be a 61, is it? Austin. Yep, 51 Ford Anglia. Completely stock. Wow. Anyway, I have to go through my rear ends and see what I got that'll match up the rear end for that Thunderbird.
well, it'll probably be the same rear end that's in AMT 67 or 68 Mustang.
Yeah, I got a box of rear ends. I'll just find something that's close in there.
Yeah.
Rear ends. How's the wife?
Oh, the wife hasn't been the same for the last week.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm shutting up.
Yeah, she's still in mourning.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And there's a lot of crap that it's just crazy stuff that you got to go through, And I'm not going through it, but I'm still kind of half-assed going through it, looking for stuff, and I can't find it. And it's just you need proof that he's our son or stepson, and oh my God.
Yeah, my mother-in-law's been dead for about 4 months, 8 months. Still getting mail from there, still getting bills and stuff like that.
We won't be getting any of that from Keith.
I mean, it's insanity.
Says the Moon Eyes Dragster is coming in about 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. There's another dragster that's coming from Atlanta too.
Yeah, that's the old monogram 49er.
Yeah.
And they're going to put decals in it from a car that actually have very, very, well, almost probably the same car or close to it.
Right.
So that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, Jim Keller is working for Atlantic now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's designing some of the custom hot rods.
I bet you they're going to take a lot of the parts packs and put those trees into some kits.
Yeah, oh yeah. More likely.
Oh yeah. Because there's one. What's the one he's got? I forget. Yellow something. The Fiat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that can be all made up of parts packs. So.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
He's
I don't know if I'll be able.
designing 3 or 4 of the hot rods.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to afford any of that stuff. The way things are going. Fuck, it's getting insane.
Yeah. Yeah, they already posted in certain areas that the price of model kits are gonna jack up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Some are extra $10.
Well, no, I think it's 10%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So whatever they assess the kit as for your I don't know how they're going to do it. That's the problem. Are they going to do it? Who's going to do it? I would presume the wholesale or the manufacturer is going to jack it on. So it all depends at that point what the price of the kit. When they sell a kit to distributors or dealers, that's where the price will go.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, if I get a kit from, say, Dave, and it's $17 US, it's now probably going to be, there's another $2 on it, so it's going to be, say, $19, and that's US dollars.
Yeah.
You can, then you get, like, for me, I have to add the shipping on all that stuff.
Yeah.
Convert it all over to Canadian dollars. That's when it gets killer. Once you start adding the shipping on.
Right.
Stuff like that,
Nothing happiness about that.
Well, there's nothing you can do about it. I can still sell most of my kits cheaper than the local hobby shop. Because I'm not making.
Hurt hobby shops though. Isn't that going to hurt the hobby shop?
Well, anything that causes the price of kits to rise, or model supplies, is going to hurt the hobby shop. I mean, let's face it now. I mean, how many kids today can actually go out and buy a model?
Not very many.
No, you can't. You can't even go to. Well, we can't go to Walmart here and get something for $20 or $25.
Unless that kid's working.
Well, yeah, but still, most kids don't want that stuff anyway. They want to play those, games.
Oh yeah.
And
I'll
that's
play on the phone.
Yeah. There's nothing I don't think you can get on. Nothing the the model manufacturers can do that'll drag the kids away from those games. There's nothing that can be done.
No.
It's a nice thought, but it just isn't going to happen. I mean, I've seen me play a few games, and you get hooked on it, and next thing you know, geez, I'm playing it every day for 5 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Good thing
That
doesn't
gets
happen to me.
very addictive, that's for sure.
Well, it's not. But
I kind of miss my son building. I tell you that.
Oh, sure. But see, that's the phase, people go through. I mean, I went through that when I was younger. I didn't have much to build because I didn't have any money enough, but I would build whatever I could. I would do stuff like that. But then it came to a point in my life where it was, oh, geez, I got to go out with the guys, You start hanging around with other kids, 14, 15, 16. Well, after you hit 15 or 16, well, geez, I got to go to school dances. I got to start drinking. I got to,
All right, Carl.
Life starts taking over. Life starts taking over.
Video games are not reality. Drinking was reality. Girls was reality. Okay.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Getting a job is a reality.
Yeah.
Sitting in a basement in your mom's house playing video games is not reality.
No. No.
And then they want girls, but they want robot girls. Okay.
Robot girls.
Even better. It's true. They've done studies. They've done studies on these guys, these young guys. The women want real men. They want men that stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
And the guys are sitting back on,
I
I'm
appreciate
afraid
that.
to. I'm scared. So what's gonna happen?
And it kills me. Like my son still says, "Well, I like to have this and I like to have that for the models." And I thought to myself, "No, I'm not getting that stuff because you're not going to be building anyway." So,
Well, yeah, that's the thing, you know.
Well, the one thing you could probably sell it anyway.
oh
Well, yeah.
no, if I see something in his stash and I think I'm going to build it, I'm going to build it.
That might be his university money, Don.
Oh yeah. I don't
No,
know.
I can't see my son going to university.
Well, what do you think he's going to do? Flip burgers at McDonald's?
Oh, probably.
Oh, jeez, I hope
No,
not.
no. He said he wants to run a dealership of Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and he said he's not going to get married. He's going to marry his car.
It's
You
gonna
really
be-
think that there's gonna be jobs for everybody? You really think so?
No.
You
Well,
gotta be
that's
kidding.
what kills me. The government says they created all these jobs. I haven't seen any. What for?
Most of
Yeah,
those jobs are
maybe for
neon jobs.
part-time work, maybe. But that's it. No, not
Neon
very many
jobs.
full-times.
There's nurses in America that have been fired over COVID, and they're getting double pay at other places that'll hire them. Double pay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Because they're having such a shortage of actual, real nurses. You just
Yeah,
can't
there's-
put them. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a shortage of nurses here now. And,
Well, there you
and
go.
because this COVID, you see, is like some people were saying that the nurses have been working 36 hours and more. You know, they just work right through, and then they have a little place where they go and have a sleep for a couple hours and then back to work again.
Can't have it all. You can't have it both ways. You can't have them all vaccinated, all done, and then
Nice.
working. And
Yeah.
then if something happens to one of them, how are you going to replace them?
Well, that's it. That's the problem, the replacement. Now, I just
Yeah, there
saw
you go.
something here, and I probably won't find it now, but it said what our provincial government, how much money they were in debt and how much they're going to be ahead this year. I presume when they say this year, it's not the end of 21, it's the end of 22. I can't just see that happening myself, but who knows? But I mean, if they're going to be have that much money ahead, Jesus, start hiring some goddamn more nurses. You know?
Yeah.
That would make too much sense.
Yeah, I know the governments don't work on common sense. You know?
Yeah.
They just work on how much they can make.
That's right. Yeah.
How much they can take away, basically. They don't make nothing. Governments don't make shit.
And the thing
Well-
that kills me, whenever they have cutbacks, they cut back in areas they shouldn't be even touching.
Yeah.
They never
Well,
cut
that's
back on
right, yeah.
themselves, though.
Oh no.
No. You know.
No. When the prime minister retires, he's got a freaking damn good pension, I tell you.
Oh well, anybody in politics got a good pension.
Yeah.
You know, like the guy that's here in my riding now. If right now, if I don't know if he could retire now. I think this is maybe his second or third term, but he can retire at certain term. But if he was to retire now, he'd probably get, I'd say, somewhere between 80 and 100,000 a year. And actually, he's done nothing. You know, people get into politics, and the majority don't do anything.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at all the contacts he's made while he's in politics.
Well,
You
that's
think that
right.
80 you think that 80 is it? No.
No,
Because
but
he's got
see,
people he can talk to.
yeah, see, he's a retired school principal, so you know he's making. I'd say he's making probably about a $65,000 pension right now. You know, so but that's whatever he makes because of how he worked, but that's a different story. But I mean, as far as going to work and having pension money from the government, you'll never get them to cut that back.
Not without a complete turnaround.
Yeah, but you can't. If you could get another political party in there that would vote for it, yeah, you might get it. But most of the people that are, in politics, they're not going to cut their pensions.
You got to do what Manson did. Manson said there's more of us than there are of them.
Yeah.
If we stop, if we say no, something will happen. But There's not enough people to take the pain.
No, that's the problem. It's up here. We have, we basically have two political parties that go in almost. If one's not in, the other one's in. But there's probably 4 or more other political parties that people could vote for. The problem is they don't want to put those people in because that's a change. We don't want change.
Yeah.
And that's what happens.
And you end up having some people who vote for a party just to prevent another party from taking office because they don't like the party that opposes their party or whatever.
Well,
yeah,
that's a possibility.
Like that, I mean, in America, you have the Green Party, but they
Yeah.
always lose; they never
Yeah.
win. But
That's
people
right.
people who would vote for the Green Party will pick one or the other, Democrat or Republican, because they don't like the opposite. If they don't like the Republican, then they vote for the Democrat candidate, even though they want to vote for the Green Party, just because they don't want the Republican to get in, or vice versa.
exactly.
See, I don't vote that way. If I want, like, we have different parties, like we have PC or Liberals, Conservatives, and NDP. Well, it depends a lot on who's running in my area and the previous history of the party that was in. But I myself would like to see the NDP party go in, just because I really like to see a change between the Liberals and Conservatives. Because a lot of people will say, well, I vote Conservative. Oh, I say, well, how long have you? Oh, Mom and Dad always voted Conservative. Well, so you're only voting for Conservative because Mom and Dad voted Conservative? And that's the way a lot of people vote. Because their parents have voted at a certain party. Well, I'm going to do the same thing. And they get brainwashed and thinking, well, that's the only way to vote. But that's a whole nother game altogether.
Well, I vote for the people.
Do you have any of these?
I don't care who it is.
Well, one of the big problems that I see, well, I know in Canada, if you're voting for the person that's in your riding, okay, you might vote him in. But if he goes to win, if the party says, well, we want everybody to vote no on this, and he turns around and votes yes, well, there's a real good chance the party is going to boot him out. And to me, that's not right, because the party did not vote him in. The people voted him in. See, that's one of the wrong things about politics.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. That it doesn't work that way in America.
Well, but it's worked here. Like if the Liberals are in and they don't want something done, and you're on the Liberal team, but you disagree with them, and you vote no, and they just say, well, no, we're voting you out now. Now, that doesn't happen in every case, but it has happened. Because you sit there and you think, well, wait a minute now. This isn't right, because it's the people that voted that person in.
Yeah, the Italians like the Liberals a lot.
What's that?
The Italians love the Liberals a lot.
Well, see, there's the thing. I mean, and we don't know why they would vote for Liberal. Nobody can say, well, I vote Liberal because of this. So everybody will say, well, I vote because I like Trudeau, or I vote, because of this reason or whatever. But, every political party through time isn't always the same. Like the Liberals now are not the same as what the Liberals were back in the 60s.
No.
Same thing in the United States.
Well, yeah, that's right. But the time goes on, and everything changes. But still, like when we've got two parties, and
I got extra asbestos, but I accidentally got the stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's all political BS.
Yeah.
I can't change it. Neither can you.
No, that's true.
All we can do is sit back
like you were saying about the parties. We got a Green Party here.
Yeah.
Got a Green Party over there.
Yeah.
You know what they had as votes? 2 votes.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
That was it. 2 votes
Yeah.
in all of Ontario. I couldn't freaking believe it.
No, it's just the way it is, you know.
God, if I was in a party like that, I would just pack it in and give up on it.
Well,
Just having 2 votes, you're never gonna, get the people to vote for you if you only have that many votes.
no, but see, that's the thing. It's like NDP. You know, they get into Parliament, they get seats in there, and sometimes if it's a majority, they get in, and get seats, and they can actually be the ruling power.
Yeah.
You know, because if they may have to vote for somebody, and you know, liberals or conservatives, whatever they're putting across, if NDP don't vote for them, well, it doesn't go across. So
Right.
it's always better to have a minority government.
Yeah.
You know, because then they can't shove everything over. Say, well, we're going
Checks
to do
and
this.
balances, you mean?
Well, kind of, yeah.
Well, that's what we have most of the time, but right now they're working on getting rid of those checks and balances in our country. They don't
Yeah.
want that no more. They don't want anybody to oppose them in any way.
Well, see, that's not good for the people.
No shit.
So in other words, you're trying to say they're getting rid of the freedom of speech over there, John?
If you get rid of the electoral college, you know who's going to make the decision on who gets to be president? It won't be Texas. It won't be the middle of the country.
California and New York.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys have a whole different system than Canada does.
Yeah, because we did it right. Problem is, we can't keep it because too many people don't understand the system.
Well, I can't say I don't understand it myself. you know,
well,
to me,
you can learn
X
it.
number of votes puts the person in.
Nope.
No, that Americans don't do it that way.
Not in a representative government. You have a representative government.
This is a republic, not a democracy.
Exactly. You know how hard it is to teach somebody that? It is one of the hardest things I try to teach my kids that. They don't want. It's very hard.
The problem with the democracy is that if 51% of the people vote to take a bike away from somebody, guess what? He's going to lose his bike.
Yeah.
And just like you said, Steve, many people vote the way that their parents vote. They don't even know why. My dad's a Democrat, I'm a Democrat. My dad's a Republican, I'm Republican.
That's right.
So the problem with that is you have a concentration of a population in a certain area.
Right.
So if a certain area is more liberal leaning and the population density there is higher, then you have a higher percentage of the overall population of Democrats in that area. So that area, the people in that area have a higher impact, a higher weight on the elections.
Well, yeah, that's like there's a town here, it's Hampton, and anyway, it's always been conservative. I don't think it's ever been liberal, and it will probably never ever change. You know, and that's so. I mean, a dog could run for politics if he ran in the conservative party. You know,
Yeah,
probably get in. You know. Anyway.
You got a point there.
Gotta have critical thinking. If you can't think critically, and if you can't think for yourself for free, then you're done.
Wow.
History.
Yeah.
People can't think that way. They're always thinking, "Oh, well, my parents would do this." My dad. Do you know why you're voting this way? Do you know why this works like this? Does this work like that? Does anybody ask those questions? No, they don't.
Oh. No, that's it. It's just.
Well, they all lie to get in, anyways, John. So it doesn't really matter. They don't even know what the truth is anymore.
That may be true, but you should still know what the truth is for yourself. If you don't know the truth, how the hell are anybody else going to know?
I'd rather deal with the mafia than the government. At least with the mafia, you know exactly what's going to happen if you don't pay them in time.
Yeah.
The government, they change rules.
We have the mafia. It's called the IRS.
Every day of your life.
There won't be no next time.
That's IRS.
Yeah, Mary's right there. Just like the government's trying to take our constitutions away from us.
They already did.
Yeah.
They started in school. You don't have a constitution. What's the constitution of Canada?
What is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not Canadian.
No, but I'd have to read it. I mean, I don't memorize all that stuff. We don't learn that in school.
See, there you go.
I never
That's
was taught it in school.
You're old too. What does that mean about the new kids?
Oh man, the new kids, I don't even know what they're teaching that new math shit here years ago. And I looked at it and I said, well, I have no idea. And I said, I tried to do it and I said, it takes me like 5 times as long to do this than it would the other way.
Yeah, but the thing is, like Steve, like I try to help my son with his math, and I figured the answer in 5 steps.
Yeah, that's right.
But the teacher marked it wrong because I didn't go all the steps that she put down.
That's right.
Exactly.
They want to know how you do all this. It's 10 times.
I think that's freaking bullshit. Like, if you got the answer, well, what makes a difference how you figure it out?
Yeah. Well, no, but
here at one point, even if you got the answer wrong, as long as you did all the steps, you were correct.
Yeah, but you know,
What kind of stupid shit is that?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, some people can do stuff in their head, you know, because they learn it. I went to the grocery store. I probably told you guys this story before, but I went to the grocery store and something was $4.44 and it was on for 50% off. Well, we all know it's $2.22, right? So I go up to the checkout, buy some groceries, and girl looks at it and she says, what is that? 50%? I says $2.22, $2.22. She looked at me, she says, well, how do you know that? and my brain goes like, how do you know that?
How do you not know that?
Well, I said, because I learned this in school. So she asked one of the older cashiers there, and she says, what would half of 444 be? And she said, 222. And she says, well, how do you know that? Anyway, it was. I left the store and I thought to myself, "Geez, I want to bring that girl's. I hope she is not in high school."
That's why she was at a checkout stand and not at an engineering firm.
Yeah.
Well,
She's not going to university, I don't think.
The checkouts here don't even let you make change. The change is made automatically by the machine.
Yeah, but anyway, she had to do this. She had to punch in the price, and it was sad to think that they're doing this new math and they can't do anything in their head.
That in there, huh?
You
bastard.
I mean, that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
There's no real thought in that. But
No shit. I mean, how hard could it be? But people like that.
You use AK Extreme Metal on that?
Nope.
Yeah.
The AK is on the gears. I see
that. Yeah.
It's on the gears, but not on the chain. The chain I used Avail.
Oh yeah.
AB.
There's a lot of different paints out there.
Came out pretty nice, I tell you. I'm gonna do a little black wash on it. It'll be perfect. I'm gonna get this little bike done. I don't care, one way or the other. I gotta get on that Bronco.
I'm going through Facebook trying to find that friggin' site.
That's funny. He'll be up all night looking for this guy.
I've been looking for a Bronco, or maybe it's a Jimmy.
Oh, here we go. Not again.
No,
We're all bringing out a new Bronco.
Maybe it was California.
I'll look for a Bronco. Maybe it's a Jimmy.
Or Psychic.
Maybe it's a K5 Blazer.
Oh, I found it. It was a Subaru.
No way.
The Brat?
You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Is that the Brat?
That's a joke, right? That can't be right.
Big difference.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big difference.
So RT Hobbies, Russ, sent me a message. He said, I think we need to have an intervention with JP about his addiction to randomly streaming every day. If he
Oh,
streams
yeah.
every day, is it really an addiction? Or, I mean, random?
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Well, I don't run for 8 hours or 10 hours like some people do.
You could.
You know, I just realized something. I painted that frickin' 65 over there, but I didn't paint the frickin' stupid hood. Go figure, right?
You didn't paint the hood?
No, because I have to put the motor in because it's going to have a tunnel ramp.
Right.
And I got to figure out exactly where the hole is going to be for the hood. I haven't got that far yet.
See these little plastic tubes? I use them to protect my brushes. I take them out of the cans, out of the spray cans.
Oh, yeah.
That's why my brushes don't get all messed up.
All the bristles.
Yeah, the bristles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not buying this stuff.
I got a couple of those to me detail paintbrushes. They're nice paintbrushes.
Yeah, I got these cheapy paintbrushes at Hobby Lobby, and they work really nice. I can't believe it. I was like, I'm gonna keep them working good by covering them up. They make my shaky hands look good. Plus, I didn't want to cut the other tubing. The tubing I use for the inside of the airbrush. I don't want to cut that no more.
Well, thanks a lot for that tubing you sent me a while ago, John.
No, I get it all the time. Whenever I order something from Eastwood, I order the spray, and it comes with it.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. And you can buy it separately, but it's just easier to get it with the can.
Yeah,
I
I
know I'll
never
get
seen
more.
that over here.
I know I'll get more. I'll get a whole bunch more.
Hi, Zeno. How's it going?
I was cleaning out the garage and I found a pack.
I said I was going to clean out my room like over a
Yeah,
week
I mean,
ago.
they
still have
come like
some
about
boxes all
2 feet
over the
long, like that, and 2 feet,
place. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and they work perfect, and they're solvent proof too.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to worry about solvent. Solvent won't affect them at all. Because I'll spray the stuff, the rust treatment stuff, I'll spray it a different way. I'll change the nozzle, and because you can't always get to every nook and cranny inside of a car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, I use that. I use cavity wax. That keeps the car from rusting. You have a brand new car, fluid film the bottom of that brand new car. You're going to keep it. If you trade it in, don't worry about it. Who cares about the new owner?
I like that fluid film.
Oh, it's great stuff, man. I love
I
it.
know.
It works on motors, too. The little bearings inside the motors, electric motors,
Oh, yeah.
works great for that.
First time I seen it, I had the 69 Cougar, and the mirror on the outside wouldn't move.
The little bearings inside the motors.
Hi, Zeno.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
All
John,
right.
can you hear me?
Yep. Yep.
Hey, Zeno and son.
What's up, Mopa? Yeah. Come on, delay. Oh, where'd you go?
I stole that little magnetic box from my wife. She put it out, and I was like, "Oh, that's good. I can put my paints in that."
Wait.
Oh.
No, it said your face popped up.
Want me to put that chair right here so you can set it?
I got it.
No.
Oh. Hey, was it pretty warm up there, JP, today?
Yeah.
It was warm down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
80, 85, something on there.
Yeah, it got warmer too after that rain last night. It is humid.
Yeah, I hate
Good.
that crap.
Cut the air with a knife, man. It was
Oh, I hate that crap.
89 degrees and steaming. Well, I keep saying tomorrow afternoon a cool front coming will get down to 49 Friday morning or Saturday morning. So supposed to get up 40-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow evening late.
Pretty good one.
A little change coming, so.
Well, kite flying time.
Do what? Say that again. I didn't hear it.
A kite. I throw a kite up in
Oh,
the air.
yeah.
Then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good old days, man.
I used to have one of those stunt kites. Boy, that's them sort of bitches. If you get a good wind, it'll take you off the ground.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They have them down here a lot at the coast. Yeah, between that and certain time of year when they do those sandcastle competitions, building all
Cool.
kinds of sculptures and stuff on the beach and come up with
Oh,
some
yeah.
stuff, man. Yeah.
Yeah, they do that ice sculpting in Montreal and Quebec.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in Montreal or Quebec because it's pretty freaking cold there.
So there's parts of Canada that are colder than others.
Oh yeah, you got that right. Northwest Territories, Winnipeg, Saskatchewan. Yeah, places like that are pretty freaking cold, man. I was once to Winnipeg, and I think it was like 50 below zero.
Oh,
Yeah. I had a wedding to go to. I was the best man. Church was in the middle of freaking nowhere. Go figure. Wearing a tux. Never do that again. Anybody wants to get married, don't be. I won't be the best man. I won't even come to the wedding if it's in Winnipeg.
I only got married once. I ain't planning on number 2.
Well, they say 3 times is a charm. I didn't go for the third time,
nope.
so I'm good.
That's horror. No way.
I'll get a dog before I get married again. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Much more loyal.
Well, they're pretty loyal animals to the master. That's for sure.
There's no master in a woman. You know that, right? There's no master in a woman. You know that, right?
Oh, I know that.
Not in this country, anyway, or your country. Your country goes double.
Not here either, John. You don't even want to go through that.
How you chat in here? I can't chat.
Try to master a woman here, you're getting in big
I
trouble.
mean, these guys are doing it, but I don't know how you do it.
You get a divorce over here, John, you're going to be paying for the rest of your life.
So don't marry Canadian women. Is that what you're saying?
No, just don't get married over here.
You bastards.
Don't blame you, Mary. Just get yourself a dog or a cat.
No, okay, I got you. All right. I didn't know that. Thanks.
If you got a bowl of food in your hands, you could call the dog or the cat any name of the book. They'll come up to you.
Look, you don't have to get married, you know.
Whatever you want to call it.
But you can still get the milk from the cow. You don't need to get married. Relax.
A lot of people don't get married anymore.
I told my son not to get married. I told him, no, don't do it.
Well, how old is your son?
I think he was 24 when he got married.
Oh, wow.
I don't like his wife either.
Oh, it goes private. It goes private.
We don't get
It
along.
goes private. It went to private. Because I typed that.
Yeah, you put it in the private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to put it in the regular chat.
Just go back to the YouTube one.
Yeah, just go to the YouTube channel and just mute the
Yeah,
screen.
right. That's how I do my yelling.
I don't know.
I thought you do your yodeling. So it's like it's
You're the only yodeler here.
Well, I give up.
That little stupid little horn ain't got a hole big enough for me to put a damn pin into it. Making me mad. Forced me to paint it both ways.
Why, how old are you, Mary? Get yourself a dog or a cat.
Oh, 51. See the spring chicken, man.
I was looking at it. I was looking at a dog today, actually.
Not that neighbor's dog, was it?
I might get it, huh?
That's not the neighbor's dog, right?
Oh no, this is on the farm. The husky.
Oh, husky needs a lot of space, though, man.
Yeah. You're a high energy dog.
We'll probably be fighting for the bed.
He'd be fighting you all right. He might be taking over.
You'll be busy walking him outside every day.
Oh yeah, especially in the winter time.
4 a.m, get up, go out and do his thing. Yep.
I was thinking about it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet.
I'm glad I don't live in the city no more. That's
You'd be better off with a cat, John.
No, I'm not a cat person.
No?
No. My ex-wife, she has 3 Siamese cats, and we went away on holidays. We came back when I thought somebody broke into my place. No, it was just 3 stupid cats.
Yeah,
They destroyed my place.
Yeah, it depends on the breed of cat, eh? They're not all like that. But,
3 Siamese was enough for me.
Siamese cats are very active.
Yeah, they're very aggressive.
Yeah, especially if you got 3 of them.
Yeah.
My brother, he lived across the street, and he said, "Yep, neighbors are away. I see the cats going up and down the curtains."
Yeah.
Yeah. My cat,
they tore my furniture apart. They tore the curtains, everything.
Yep, they'll rip everything all to pieces.
Crazy.
My cat gets me up in the morning for breakfast, and I feed her. I go back to bed, and then she'll want outside, and we let her outside.
I'm behind or something here.
Then she comes in and goes to bed again.
Not working.
That's pretty cool, Johnny. You
turn my
had some tubing for exhaust.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, my cat Cheddar was like that.
The
Wake me
light,
up in the
it
morning.
captures light. It's not bright enough in here for you.
He was a hell of a cat, though.
Well, my cat Gracie, she's a Jekyll and Hyde cat.
Watch. Look.
You know, she's friendly when she wants to be. You know, she's not a lap cat.
Oh no.
You're funny, Daddy.
Oh, all my cats have been pretty friendly.
No, not this one. I mean, she's friendly when she wants to be, but she doesn't like kids. She doesn't like people coming to the door.
Territorial, huh?
Oh, very territorial. Oh, yeah. Police came to the door one time, and he told me, he said the cat hit the door about halfway up the door. And I've seen the cat do that with kids on Halloween. If she's out there in the living room on the couch and somebody comes to the door, she just runs and jumps.
Huh.
The cop says, you don't need a dog.
Well, you saw that cat that beat up that dog that was biting the kid, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty
That was
funny.
a good cat, man.
Yeah.
beat the crap out of that dog.
No, put the run to the cats will put runs to dogs. You know, they're
That's a pretty
fearless.
good name, Mary for cats.
What's that, John?
Oh, Mary, she says the names of her cats, Lucky
yeah.
and Gizmo.
My cat's
I
Gizmo is
Gracie.
a good man.
I had a cat named Gizmo.
Gizmo. Yeah. He's got a dog parcel to the girlfriend. Well, is it a male dog? Johnny?
You're telling us your girlfriend is your dog?
No, I think he's saying
Oh.
that his dog likes the girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, takes to his girlfriend.
Yeah.
I just took it the wrong way.
That's probably what the Husky would do to JP, make him his girlfriend.
Well,
Yeah, Husky needs a lot of room. They like to run a lot too.
Yeah, they need a lot of room.
I'll
Just
just get
like
myself a skateboard and let the Husky pull me around.
yeah.
John,
Good idea.
JP, you need to get a Jack Russell, man.
Oh no, I won't get
That'd be
Jack
fun.
No Jack Russell for me. My son has a Jack Russell. That's enough.
My niece had one called him Nitro. They called him Nitro.
Nitro, yeah. Yeah, they look like they'd be a
The
fast
Jack
one.
Russell, they're a handful, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, they're high strung, man.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, they don't have a slow down button.
Or an
Let
off.
alone
Well, my son's mother had a Jack Russell before, and it barked so much it lost its bark. It couldn't bark anymore.
There are dogs. The way they call them, Benji, not Benji, but something else. But they're actually barkless dogs. They make kind of a noise, but it's not a bark. They don't bark, you know. Because I've seen them in pet shops, and a buddy of mine's wife has her own kennel at her house, and she's got all kinds from Chihuahuas to Shepherds to Newfoundlands. I mean, she's got them all.
Chihuahuas.
Yeah, but they're loyal, man. I'll tell you that. They're like the cat with that pit bull the other day. They ain't scared because they're so small.
Yeah. Jack Russells, they like to hump every dog that's on the street. No matter how big they are.
Well, I didn't mean that for you to have a Jack Russell.
Well, at least you'll have fun, JP.
Cancel your porn subscription.
Yeah. Just watch him.
Then you'll see my channel really skyrocket. I'll have 20,000 subscribers before you know it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can switch a little blood between each other, and then you get some of his energy.
No.
I got more energy than you any day, mister.
What'd you do today?
I walked 10 miles.
I don't believe you.
I do. 3 times a week, man.
Mm.
Why don't you video that? I'd like to see it.
You want to see me walk 10 miles?
Yeah, I want to see it.
You kill my
once in a
freaking
while.
phone.
Yeah. I'll watch it.
Yeah, you would. No, I walked to the mall, which is, yeah, it's about 10 miles. Well, 5 miles there and 5 miles back.
Sheesh.
There's nothing at the mall. I don't know why I walk that distance, but I do.
What do you do when the weather's bad?
Oh, no, the weather hasn't been that bad the last couple of years here, John.
Dodge the raindrops. Huh?
Yeah, but walking is good for you.
No, we hardly had any snow in the last couple of years here. Or cold weather. I don't know.
You're lucky.
I think we're going to get it this year.
Oh, probably.
I'm sure New Jersey's going to get it this year. What they're saying online, most of the predictors and the the Farmer's Almanac.
Yeah,
we're going to get it.
I hear New York gets up pretty good sometimes.
Oh yeah, upstate gets really good.
Yeah.
I got 2 snow blowers, so I'm ready.
We don't get snow here that often. After snow last year, you can keep it, man. I don't need it. Well, these people down here, they don't know how to act, you know. They don't know how to act, and they act a fool, man. So they make it worse than what it should be.
You know, they're used to having snow here, and you should see some of the people driving in the winter.
Oh yeah, you live it. Yeah.
Same crap.
I love doing 360s in my Ram Charger.
That's why, because of the snow. If it was dry, you couldn't do it.
Oh no, I can't do it. No way. Tires are too damn big for that, man.
Yeah.
In the snow, I can't do it without. If I don't turn off the 4-wheel drive, it won't do it.
Well, Pekingese, they're pretty good dogs.
I got a half Labrador, Golden Retriever, and the other Corgi. Half Corgi and half Golden Retriever. He's the dumbest dog I ever had.
One dog you don't see too much on anymore is a collie, like a Lassie dog.
I used to have a German Shepherd collie. He was the best dog in the world.
You don't see too many of them around anymore. They mix breeds so much now, it's hard to tell what type of dog it is.
What I'd like to have is a bull terrier like Patton did. I used to have one when I was a kid.
Spuds McKenzie.
Yeah.
That was a bull terrier. Yeah.
That dog was a faithful dog, man.
He come out. He was in the movie. He was in the movie too, right?
Yeah, mine was all white.
Yeah, but Spuds was in next Friday movie with Ice Cube in him. Remember the lowrider guys next door had him. They called him Chico. I guess you didn't see it. Had to be there.
I'm not much on rapping.
No, I ain't either. It was a movie though. It was funny, man. You know, so depends where your humor's at. But you do drive a Mopar, so I gotta consider that. So
you gotta consider that, yeah, because
I gotta take that.
We made the engines for your piece of crap Ford, you know.
You're the one with the noisy starter at the middle of the night. It starts up.
Oh well, we fixed that with a Nippon Denso one, man.
All right.
You ever hear of Nippon Denso? I go outside right now and start my Cordova. It's got a Nippon Denso on a 383. Japanese starter on a 383.
Yeah, now you're cooking.
Thing's got more torque. That little tiny starter has more torque than the larger one.
Well, yeah. He's like the old. He's like the old Detroit motors and the 18-wheelers, man. Them air starters. Oh, yeah. They make some noise when they start up. Huh? You ain't ready to hear that air starter, man. It'll wake you up for sure.
You ever see those engines go? What do you call when they go fuel and they go getaway, and they won't stop. They won't stop running and shooting fire out the exhaust.
Runaway.
Runaway, yeah, runaway diesel. Man, holy crap!
Did you see the other day where John Force had another explosion in his funny car?
I didn't see that. Oh.
Yeah, I think it was this past weekend. I saw it on YouTube, and yeah, ball of fire again, man. But he crawled out of it like he always does.
What is he, 70?
Yeah. Well, you talk about having a good ticker, boy. I tell you, man, he's been through it.
John Force's daughter's doing really well in drag racing.
Oh, they've been doing good. All three of them at one time were running, but the oldest one, she quit once she had the first baby. The other two still running though. Yeah.
Yeah, they remember the show they used to have?
Yeah.
On TV?
Yeah.
He had a hard time with those girls.
Oh yeah.
If you go by the show, he had a hard time.
I don't think I saw that show.
He probably had a hard time making them too. I mean, you know. So.
That's funny.
Where's my rim shot there, man? Bling. Yeah, they had a car went up in flames and almost at the lights too, and then That's what the guys commentating were saying. It looked like what was the movie with Nicolas Cage driving the bike on fire?
Oh yes, I know
Devil.
the movie.
Yeah, he said it looked like a version of that with a car body on top of the frame of a motorcycle frame too.
Oh jeez.
But it was pretty ugly, but he made it. So, but that's what people say that don't know anything and say, man, why is that guy always breathing so hard at the other end of the track? So, well, if you knew the G forces involved there and go down the track in that short time, you'll get out grab him for a little air too, man. So, adrenaline rush off the charts, you know. So.
That wasn't too bad. Hoffman. Who was the racer called Hoffman? What was his first name?
Oh,
Al Hoffman, right? I
I
remember
don't
seeing
know.
him.
Was it-
I remember seeing him crash, and seeing his body run down the rail in the middle of the drag strip.
Oh wow.
yeah.
His body was running right, but he survived at that time.
Mm.
That was insane.
There was a guy here in town years ago that crashed. He had a Morris Minor with a 396 Chevrolet 2.4s and all that.
Huh.
He blew it up in the lights, and that thing went for a ride. And he broke his back, his hip, pelvis, everything was busted up on him. And he was in a wheelchair for about 8 years, but about 5 years ago, he was able to get up and walk without a cane or anything. So
Wow.
anything's possible, I guess. So.
Yeah, anything's possible. That's right.
Who was the other young guy that died too? Daryl Glenn, right?
Darryl Glenn,
Or paralyzed, right?
no,
Right.
well, yeah. What,
Yeah.
didn't,
And then
didn't-
Coletta's
didn't-
boy,
Coletta's boy, yeah.
he got killed in a funny car. And he was driving for DHL. I remember when that happened.
They're doing what they love, though, man.
Yeah, going out. Well,
Shirley McGowan was in a bad accident years and years ago.
yeah.
She was banged up pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
She was under for quite a while. Oh,
I
Ghost
saw a
Rider.
guy here, old front engine digger, a Connell rail, whatever you want to call it, but it was front engine. And he lost it in the traps. And when he did, first thing he did was grab that roll bar over his head to brace himself. That's the last thing you should do is grab that bar. And he cut 4 fingers off each hand when it hit the pavement.
Oh,
That roll bar just sliced him off right at the hand, man. You know, and just that's why they have those safety deal with the rubber straps and all that to keep the driver's arms inside in case they get knocked unconscious or something. Their arms never flop out of them fuel cars. So it'll cut your arms off. And,
right.
that's why them guys get out of them fire seats quick on the other end. They're so damn hot now.
Yeah.
But they gotta have them, you know.
Oh yeah, of course. I remember I used to pour steel in a big ladle, and we had to wear a special suit, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Wearing that even in the wintertime, I used to just sweat.
Oh yeah.
I would get burnt every day.
Yeah.
Those little pebbles will go down your shirt, and you're trying to grab it. By the time you get it, it's all the way down your leg.
Yeah, and and it burns all the way.
Oh yeah.
Every time it rolls, man. Yeah. We used to pour lead joints on the pipes, water lines here in town, and certain big pipes because they didn't have. Now they got all kinds of adapters and stuff now, but back then you'd build a fire on the job site and melt down lead chunks, and then you had buckets you pour lead in and to fill in these joints, and you didn't want any water on that. Water and that hot lead don't mix, man.
Yeah, Paul
That's
Walker. He was
it
in
start popping.
Need for Speed, wasn't he? Or
Fast and Furious.
yeah, Fast and Furious. I'm thinking of a game.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Mary. Ghost Rider, Nicolas Cage. Couldn't
Yeah, I was
think of
gonna
the
say
name of
that,
the
but I
ship.
didn't think I
Yeah,
got busy
Paul Walker
pulling the
was
plane.
pretty young, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's probably early to mid 30s, I'd guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
I saw that one episode after that where him and Nicolas Cage were running side by side, and at the end of the movie, and they got to like a fork in the road, and Cage went one way and Paul Walker went another way, man. And that was
Yeah.
kind of a tribute thing because he had died and stuff. So
Oh
it was
yeah,
a
right.
pretty cool ending to that show.
That
I
must
don't
been
remember which one. There's been
that must have been the last one they did with him
uh,
in it.
they've done another one since then too. I think with I don't know if it's The Rock or Jason Statham and them
Yeah,
guys.
but Paul Walker's not in that one.
No, yes. I like the one where the guy where old I think I forget where they were running at, but old Denzel, not Denzel, whatever his name is, um, bald headed big dude, man. Yeah, I forget his name, man. Diesel, yeah, Vin Diesel.
Dwayne.
Vin Diesel.
Oh, Vin Diesel. Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he had that old ripped the fenders off that old car and raced that guy. Had that black '55 Ford. I remember that. That was pretty cool.
Oh
They were
yeah,
racing
yeah,
through
yeah.
town. Yeah, they were racing through town. And yeah, I like that. I think there's a black guy driving that '55.
Yeah, he was driving the car backwards and racing
Yeah,
down the road.
well, yeah, Diesel was at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Pumpkinhead.
I'm just going to get something to eat. I'll be right
You
back.
gotta get a Xeno in there.
Says Xeno. This one is Xeno.
Oh, thank you.
Is your self portrait waiting for the last?
Yeah, you always save the best for the last.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I only remember years and years ago there was a Volkswagen commercial. I remember I was a kid, and then it was advertising Volkswagen on TV. The old Bugs, VWs, and it shows it like on a scene like the moon or whatever, driving off, and it said best selling car on Xeno. I was like, what? Some of them old shows like what is it called? Man, my mind tonight, but they go around to the antique shops with American Pickers and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
They come across that one machine I've seen a couple of times. It's a Xeno chewing gum machine. Put money in it and get gum out of it. Old timer deal. So. Of course, I was named after They named me after the Texas Ranger Zeno Smith. Back in the day, I had to look that up one day. I said, that dude pretty badass, man.
Now you gotta live up to your name.
Say what?
Now you gotta live up to your name.
Oh yeah, ain't no problem there, man.
Okay.
We building a family there, McGill.
Yeah, I need like maybe one more.
Oh wow, they look good, man. You just freehanding those off your mind, or
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cool. What's the story on the thick as a brick, John?
That's what Miguel said.
What?
Miguel said I'm thick. I'm extra thick. So I said, okay, I'm thick as a brick.
Thick as a brick.
All right.
Wasn't that in a Jethro Tull song or something?
That is a Jethro Tull song.
That's what I thought. Why don't you just call you Aqualung, man?
Aqualung's good too.
or say
I believe
Cross-eyed
that
John.
one.
Cross-eyed John instead of Cross-eyed Mary.
Cross-eyed Mary, though. Good
Yeah, it was
song.
good. Yeah. Well, Ian Anderson, right? Wasn't that his name?
Yep.
Was the lead man?
Locomotive breath is me, man.
Nah.
Old time loser. Got him by the balls.
hmm
His woman and his best friend in bed and having fun.
There's a guy on Facebook the other day who was putting up a verse to a song, and I'd jump in there and throw another verse, and he'd throw another verse, and we knew the verses, same song. One of them was the old Grand Funk, well, Mark Don and Mel actually album, but Inside Looking Out. And then another one he threw up with a couple old Johnny Horton songs, the Battle of New Orleans and Sink the Bismarck. We were
I
doing
like old
those.
stuff. I'm happy
Oh,
with
yeah.
the old stuff.
Well,
Two
I was
guys
a
are
kid,
talking-
but
You
yeah.
guys are talking about records today, right? That's how they can't figure out why people want to listen to records. And they don't understand that compressed music on disc does not have the same
Oh, yeah, it's
quality of
different.
sound as an LP, right? You can
Right.
listen to Black Sabbath on some songs and you can hear people talking in the background.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you listen to it on a disc version that's been compressed, it's gone.
Yeah, the remastered versions and all
Yep.
that. Yeah.
It's gone. And you got to listen to it on a transistorized amplifier, not a
Yeah.
integrated circuit.
Yep. Did you happen to catch that? I seen it on YouTube. I didn't see it live, but it was last Saturday. Halftime Ohio State doing a tribute to Rush, playing
Wow.
some of the 2112 album out
Oh,
on the
I played
field,
it well.
man.
I love that. That's
Out
the
on
only song we're playing.
Yeah, out on the field, and then they were even spelled out Rush just like it was on their first album with, the white with the pink letter and the Working Man album and stuff. They're
Have you listened to the the lyrics of 2112?
oh yeah, I got it on a vinyl and CD both.
They're exactly what's happening right now.
Sure. Yep. One thing he has to do now is bring in Bytor and the Snow Dog. So, and then it'll be Fly By Night. Fly By Night will come out after that.
It says equality is going to be our stock in trade. Remember
Yeah.
equality? Equality. Wow, I didn't know we need equality.
Tell you what, three-piece bands like them, Triumph, ZZ Top, just three-piece band, man. They made it big time, man. Of course, Rush and Triumph both out of Canada.
Yeah, well, I can't blame them on everything.
All right.
You gotta forgive them for some of the stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where they made the money. Was in America, man. So
Yeah,
There are some good bands in Canada.
Pat Travers from Canada.
Steppenwolf.
Yeah, the Wolf. Well,
There you go. Second
Lighthouse.
City TV.
Lighthouse.
yeah.
Lighthouse and Chicago, pretty much the same bands. Same type of music style.
Yeah, a lot of brass and stuff in it.
Yeah.
You gotta have something. I can't just have snow.
What's that?
Nothing.
Never
Talking
mind.
about snow. I heard the word snow.
Snow, you didn't.
Anyway.
Say snow, you lying.
Okay, Johnny, take care.
Later on, Johnny.
I'm just looking at the 66 Nova Street Machine. They got to have about the best Krager mag wheels I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was looking at wheels today after Miguel talking to him last night, and I was looking at the old Boyd's Coddington wheels and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got some good old Boyd's. And I saw that because I was watching some Pro Mod stuff. Remember that, was it 55 Chevrolet Pro Mod? It said
Yeah.
Boyd's wheels.
Yeah.
And then the old
Yeah.
Christine car was running.
Yeah,
about
the
the
one
Charles
that
And
Miguel won't send me. That's the one I
that-
want.
that Mega Ford, that 57 Ford. And then your 57 was on there, JP. That seal
Anybody see
car,
the
the body.
prosecutor?
Yeah, yeah, he was on that episode too. It was an older one. Yeah, it's older, but it was. I was watching him, but yeah, him and the Mega Ford squared off, and I hate to tell you, John, the Ford got him on that one, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm sure it's been back and forth, you know.
I'm okay with the 2022 Ford didn't beat the Ram, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Don't bother me at all.
Yeah, I don't think Charles Carpenter is racing anymore. I haven't seen him lately, so.
Well, and he's the one with the Folsom car.
55
Well-
Chevy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it was called Folsom something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there was one too. What was the one with the Godzilla on the door?
Oh yeah, forgot about that one.
That's an Alta Wheelbase 55.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I remember that car too. Yeah.
Yeah, he raced quite a few times up here in Canada. Nice looking car too.
Oh yeah. That was well built. I need to send you a couple of pictures, JP, of that buddy of mine's Anglia, man.
Yeah.
Them stacks on that thing got to be 18 inches tall, man. You know,
Oh wow.
they're tall, man. Jesus. But when he shuts that flip nose on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
They cleared. It's a small block, so. But he's running Hillborn injectors. And
Wow.
it's got those stacks. They got to be, man, 15, 16 at the least. You know, they're tall. But when the hood's shut, they look good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I heard they're not that easy to set up either.
Yeah, that's what he's having trouble with. And there's an old time racer that's been traveling circuit with his son's dragster, but they're supposed to be coming back in towards the end of this month with that, you know, that tour or whatever of racing. And he's going to go over and get with him because he knows it's burning too rich, you know,
Right.
just burning too much fuel, but trying to adjust them and how you go about it. There's not a lot of people who do that anymore. They don't mess with them, you know. His son's wanting to change over to turbos, man. I thought, no, don't do that, man. You
Well,
take
that's
away
like,
from the
those
nostalgia, man.
six-cart setups. Those six-cart
Hey, John.
setups they used to have.
What was the wheel that you said you liked yesterday? You said was your favorite wheel something?
Krieger.
Well, it wasn't this Halibran, was it?
Krieger.
No, no, you were
Yeah, with the slots.
this one. Oh, here, this one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were very famous for gassers and ultras back in the day. Oh, I didn't even know Paul Walker had a brother.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was reading that too.
Yeah. So did you check out Ted Mall Marketplace?
Yeah, I'm still looking at it. I've been.
There's a lot of stuff on there, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got the goods, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he sure does. He has quite a few different aftermarket stuff, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think he's about the only one that has that many as he has.
Yeah. Yeah. He can spend some time on there.
Oh, I bet. But he's pretty fast with his service.
Is he?
Oh,
Yeah, the guy hadn't got back from with me yet, Doug. You know, the guy's got the big 10,000 piece stash still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's busy, man. So,
Oh, he's got,
but
I think 5 or 6 grandkids, and they're there most of the time. So
yeah. Did you hear any more from Terry?
no,
Nothing
No.
else. Yeah.
no. I'll just keep in touch with him and see how he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they were supposed to open that drag strip a little ways from me, but they're not opening it up this year.
Oh, is that right?
Drag strip,
Why is that?
because of the virus.
Oh,
Well, because a bunch of big
I don't-
names were going to come, and the border is not open either. So
this just don't make sense. And then you look at the past weekends and college football and NFL. I mean, you know, I watched. I forget which game. I want to say, yeah, the Red River rivalry between Oklahoma and Texas. And man, not only the stadium was sold out, but I mean the parking lot was practically sold out. People standing out in the parking lot, they couldn't get in and watching the screens. You know what I mean? It was just, and there's a lot of elbow to elbow, and there's a lot of no mask and that deal. So it's just all part of this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And especially at a drag race, I mean, you know, you're not normally, unless it's a big national event, you know, you're not very seldom elbow to elbow with people outside of your family or something, you know. So
yeah.
And it's open air, and you got air usually moving one way or another. If nothing else, the nitromethane and stuff ought to be killing the virus.
Yeah, it's alcohol after all.
Well, it should burn your skin or your eyes, that's for sure. So
Yeah.
You're not gonna survive.
then what's the scoop? I know. What's all the scoop with all the tankers out there stalled out in the sea? You know, loaded up, and you know all these cargo tankers, man, with all these boxes of goods. They can't get into dock anywheres, or
You have to get checked.
Yeah.
you know what I mean. That's slowing everything down. And
They're doing that on purpose, you know that.
yeah, oh yeah, that's the game. You know, now we got a shortage, or you know, they can't do this.
Yeah. Better buy all that toilet paper now.
The rise.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Well, California outlawed weed eaters, gas-powered lawnmowers, ATVs, motorcycles. By 2035, there won't be any.
Where's that in California?
California.
Did you hear that, Steve? California. Oh, you're muted, Steve.
And he knows.
Oh, he's laughing at something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Steve has attention deficit disorder.
Oh, we
Still
can't
quiet.
hear you, Steve. No audio.
Still quiet, Steve.
Yeah, your lips are moving, but we don't see anything coming out of it.
Well, that's good.
There you go. I thought I read your lips said something about
Your lips are
you
moving.
had a lot of friends in California.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
John
no
does.
friends in California. Don't know. Well, I probably don't know anybody in California. I see there's a model show there in I think it's where is that in Lowell, Mass?
Hmm.
Yeah, Classic Plastic puts it on.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Wow.
I've been there a couple times.
Yeah.
It's not a bad little show, man. I'll tell you, they like their trophies.
Huh.
Oh, geez. First time I went there, I said, "Oh my God, they get trophies for everybody." Yeah, they. If you ever get a chance, go on YouTube, and you can see like their shows and that. And, man, it's wild.
They had a
And
show
Classic
here. They had a
Classic
show here
Plastic
in
puts it
Windsor.
on.
Classic Plastic.
They had a
Yeah.
show here in Windsor, just outside of Toronto,
Yeah.
this past
Oh,
weekend.
wow.
But you can't go in the hall if you don't have both shots. But you still have to wear a mask.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty well how
Jeez.
it is everywhere.
Well, I know they got one coming here February. I want to say IMSA or what's it called?
Yeah.
And well, it won't be in San Antonio this year because they lost the lease on the place they had it, but it's going to be about 40 miles up the road in New Braunfels, Texas, not far.
No, that's not far at all.
Yeah, so it's New Braunfels, a German town. A lot of Deutschmans over there, a lot of Germans.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I always like to go and see what's in the boxes under the tables.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
you don't have
yeah.
enough. You don't have enough up there on the shelves, right?
No, I don't have any. I just need
Yeah,
another project to stick in my stash.
there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not a bad little show. Actually, I kind of liked it. They have
Another kit that you won't build.
yeah, probably. Well, it's an addiction. You see it and you say, "Oh man, I gotta have that." Oh, but I already have two. No, let's
So now
see.
you got kits and now you got porn. How many addictions do you have?
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Don't do drugs. Well, I do drugs in a sense.
Not anymore.
Yeah. I take CBD oil and THC oil.
Yeah.
I guess that's a drug. But it's legal here in Canada, so.
Yeah, it's all illegal.
Well, it's
legal,
better
man.
than
Don't
eating
worry
those
about it.
gummy bears.
What's that, John?
It's better than eating those gummy bears.
Oh no, I haven't tried them yet.
Oh, you don't want to try that.
You gotta send me
Okay.
some gummy bears.
You're stuck. If you eat too many of them, your stomach starts acting up.
Well, you're not supposed to eat too many of them.
Oh, I did.
OD. I OD'd on a bear, dude.
Yeah.
Hitting yourself in the head with a tennis shoe like Spicoli,
When the
There
girl
was,
was
there was a guy at work. It was so funny. He ordered five ounces of magic mushrooms, and he never had magic mushrooms before.
Huh.
So he started eating the whole bag. 5
Oh,
ounces.
yeah.
And he told me how he felt afterwards. I said, "Well, you don't need a whole 5 ounces." He said, "Yeah, but he didn't get buzzed right away."
No, you don't.
Oh, you got a pretty big buzz after the 5 ounces, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's probably lucky he didn't end up in the hospital.
Man.
Or he didn't show up for 3 days at work.
No, I wonder why.
Probably
He didn't
afraid
know if
to.
he was coming or going.
Yeah. He forgot about work.
Yeah.
I think those people are gonna get me.
Yeah. I'm lions and tigers and snakes. Oh, my.
They're gonna get me. I'll be happy with some purple microdot.
Oh, wow. No, let's go.
Quaalude. Give me a
Jimi
couple
Hendrix.
of Quaaludes, I'll leave you alone.
Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze. Yeah. So,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
purple haze,
orange
baby.
sunshine, window pane,
Double barrel, baby, double barrel.
Christmas trees. Yeah.
Oh, Christmas trees. We used to crack them open and put them in the beer.
Oh God. Boone's Farm.
Oh yeah. Wild Irish Rose.
Yeah, about the
MD 2020.
Mad Dog. Mad Dog. Yeah. What about
What
what's the
about
other one? Orange Tommy's.
freaking Mad Dog with every time somebody has to get into a fight.
You never seen Orange Tommy's? Orange
Yeah.
juice and vodka. Yeah. And then you had the salty dogs. Yeah. Yeah. So
I drank like a fish when I was young.
back then you get three about like a 4-finger lid for like $10. You know. Well, we used to call them 3-finger, 4-finger lids.
Mhm.
Now you know it's like $100 or something. Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't even know where to find it. I used to have a dealer of death, but he'd moved out.
No.
He would give me samples.
Samples.
Last sample he gave me was some almost pure cocaine. I was like, holy shit, I can't do this stuff no more. He says, you want more? No, I'm fine.
She don't lie. She don't lie.
Yeah, right, I don't play.
Yeah, our town is really big on crack or cocaine,
Wow.
whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's taking over, man.
Crack.
And
Crack
the
is
thing
whack.
is, I don't understand it. Like all it is a puff of white smoke, and you're paying like $300-400 freaking bucks for it.
Well, they consider it an
Holy shit.
orgasm.
Too.
Like
At least
people
that's what they told me.
I knew a guy that was selling the stuff, and there was people coming into his place playing TVs so they could get a white puff and feel high for a little while.
That's not legal in Canada, right?
No, it isn't. No.
That's all illegal stuff, right?
Bring your mom's in.
I mean, I couldn't believe if crack was legal in Canada. What are all the people doing here?
No, it's just that there's quite a few people that do it over there.
That's a shame.
That's something
I'll be happy with a joint, a couple of microdots.
A lot of
Maybe
people
some-
smoke those pipes now with the marijuana in it.
I'll be just as happy.
And they
Couple
got
of
flavors,
Bennies.
a different flavor.
Benny and the Jets.
I'll be back in a few minutes, gents.
Yeah.
All right. Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets.
Yeah. I think when you're on a heavy drug, it takes a long time to get off it.
Normal, ain't got none of them ever did anything for me. Don't have an addictive personality. Walked away from heroin. Walked away from cocaine. Walked away from speed. Crank.
Dang.
Ah.
You did all that, man. Jeez.
We used to stay up 7 days in a row sometimes.
I can believe that.
I
Man.
tell you. Still
you-
asking the doctor, when does that age thing go away? Oh, don't worry, you're safe.
Nope.
I hear that angel dust is pretty bad too.
Oh, we used to smoke that. We used to dip the joints in them.
Oh yeah.
And that and the hashish oil.
Oh yeah.
The hash oil? Yeah,
Yeah. I heard that hash oil is not as potent as it used to be.
Probably not. But some people, they just can't control themselves, and it's over, man. They're hooked for life. People
Yeah.
like Richard Pryor was a crack addict.
No, yeah.
Slow down.
Isn't that
To
the
the point
one
where he
that
lit himself
sung
on
that
fire.
song, My Ding-a-ling?
I think he was a cokehead.
Yeah, didn't you sing that song, My Ding-a-ling? Did he do it when he was smoking crack or what?
That wasn't Pryor.
Oh,
Huh.
that
No,
was
that
Chuck
wasn't.
Harris.
That was
Yeah.
Chuck Harris.
No, was it?
Yeah, I think
No.
You know who that
No, not-
was? Chuck Berry.
yeah,
Chuck
Chuck
Berry.
Berry.
Yeah, there you
No, it
go.
wasn't Chuck Berry.
He's
That
thinking
was
of the
his,
Gong Show, huh?
Yeah, Chuck Berry. Chuck
that was
Berry.
his only hit song, you know.
Yeah.
Johnny Be Good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
like Johnny Be Good.
that wasn't a hit like the other one. My Dingling was a big hit.
No, no, I got.
Was a hit.
We differ
I
on
think
that,
it was a
man.
hit.
Well,
Johnny Be Good, I think, was the ticket for him, man. They do the duck walk dance and everything while he's playing that song. Come out American Graffiti. That's made a lot of points too.
What
Chuck.
about Great Balls of Fire? Jerry Lee
Yeah.
Lewis,
Jerry Lee Lewis, Jimmy Swaggart's cousin. Yeah,
the Killer.
yeah. There you go. Remember that movie they made when Randy Quaid? Randy Quaid played that part. Played
Yeah,
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Jerry Lee Lewis. I mean, I still like Johnny Cash. I just don't like his story. His story's rough, man.
Yeah, that's real. He owns it. That's the one thing.
Yeah, right. That man owned it all the way.
Yeah.
It was a rough thing, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, guys, I got to close it off. I got to get up early.
All right.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
No problem.
Thanks all for coming.
okay, good enough. See you later.
Yeah,
Yep.
take care.
Later on.
See you guys
Later.
in the chat too.
Okay.
Bye.